Hello everyone, my name is Ulrik Helms and I'm a part of the 𝐔𝐞𝐿 Sweden organization. And I am here to tell you a little bit about my experience of this fantastic movement and the research of Jeremy Griffith into the human condition.
Hello, my name is Sandra Jonasson Helms. I'm married to Ulrik. I work as a nurse and a naprapath, like a chiropractor, and I have come in contact with this wonderful information through my husband.
I've been around this explanation information for 1 year now, and the thing is, when you start to read about the human condition and the research that Jeremy has done, it takes a while to digest it, because this simple explanation, it's simple, but it's also makes a paradigm shift in your understanding on what's taking place in yourself, in others, and in the world. So you have to digest it, but if you really stick with it, you don't have to rush into the information, but if you stick with it and read a little bit and listen a little bit, magic happens. It will really be helpful for everyone. I think it's obvious for everyone that our situation now on Earth is not that good. We are going into a situation where the nature is suffering, humans are suffering, and we really need to have an answer for what to do in the future. And as Jeremy explains it, and his fantastic book, Freedom, that you've probably seen on the site, what we have to do is shift our mindset and get in contact with our deeper self, with our instincts. What really hit or struck me was that for me this was a different way of talking about something different. It was just not something I've heard before, this instinct versus intellect explanation and conflict that has been going on.
The biological explanation.
Yeah, it's a biological explanation. It's first principle based, and it's not a belief. That's really important. And because it's not a belief, it's also something that gains on you. When you get more and more understanding, it makes it better and better. So that's different from other stuff. It doesn't stop. As you gain more understanding, your relief or your calmness increases. So that's different. It's not an end to it. So that's fantastic, actually. In my research over many years, as Sandra has seen, I almost gave up. I thought there was not really good ending for humanity, that things were increasing exponentially, how we as humans have been egoistical or are egoistical. But what really hit home with Jeremy's explanation and research was the fact that we humans are fundamentally good, that our instincts are not as we're taught, you can say, bad or something we have to control. We are very upset, but this explanation proves us and that we really fundamentally are good. We've been egoistical, but there's a good reason for that. That's really important. That's really clear for me now. I was definitely not clear before. It was I couldn't see our beauty and who we are. the understanding that Jeremy brings will really, really help us a lot in now. And it's a crisis now. We have to understand who we are, where we're coming from, to be able to change the future. If we don't understand, we won't be able to change. So understanding is the key. How this has changed me is, I would say, profoundly, that I'm more relaxed in everyday situations. My compassion for my friends, my co-workers, myself has increased. I've always been compassionate about people I'm meeting, but now it's really like I can understand where they're coming from. It's it's really good, I must say, to be in that place. Yes.
Since I got to know Ulrik, he's always been searching for the truth of human behavior, and I have gotten to listen to all kinds of different explanations, gurus' ideas, and sometimes I got a little bit impatient. But this time, when he wanted me to listen to Jeremy's explanation of the human condition, I immediately felt that there was something different. This was a new type of information. And I could also see quite early, as Ulrik got in contact with the information, that something changed. He got calmer, he got more happy, and almost immediately, actually, I had comments from people around us, and they said, Ulrik seems so calm and he seems so happy. So that was one thing that got me interested also of the information, because if you see that your partner feels good about something, then you immediately get interested. There are so many ways to get this information. You have this wonderful book, Freedom, but also you have the essays. So even if you haven't got the time, like it is for me, to sit down and read, you can still listen. And also you have the possibility to have those wonderful meetings with VTM members in your local country organization or worldwide. So that is a wonderful way to get in contact with the information.
And if you have answers, you will get the...
Yes, if you have a question, then you can just go to the question and answer part on the homepage, and then you get all the answers.
Yes.
And then I would really encourage couples to get in contact with this information, because for me and Ulrik, it has really changed the way that we can talk to each other, and also how we can talk about problems that evolves in our relationship. Before, maybe we got into arguments, but now if we calm down and see, okay, the human condition, how could we get in contact with this problem to understand that we are troubled by the human condition. So then it's like you move forward instead of getting stuck in a problem that you more easily did before we got in contact with this information, I think.
Yes.
Jeremy gives this wonderful explanation about the battle that has been going on between men and women, and now when it's finally explained why men and women have behaved the way they have done throughout millions and millions of years.
Towards each other, yes.
Yes. So this is a wonderful explanation, and I think that will bring out that men and women can understand each other better. And
and in the end, fully also. Yes, it explains our conflict. Yeah. So I would also really encourage everyone to listen to the interview that is on the 𝐤𝐴𝐞𝐿 condition.com homepage. This interview is recently done, and it's 60 minutes, and it's really thorough and I would say easygoing. Of course, the subject is maybe a little bit hard to fully comprehend in the beginning, but this interview is really fantastic. I would say it explains the human condition and who we are. In a really nice way and a loving way. So I would recommend listening to that as a starter.
And it's very useful. It's a very useful way of, if you want to address people with the information, just to encourage them to go in and listen to the interview. So for me, it has been very helpful in how I can tell people to get in contact with the information. So the interview is fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Yes, so what I would really encourage you to do is to get on this, we can call it freedom train. It's a little bit hard to digest maybe in the beginning, or maybe you feel like this is really something that is perfect for me right away. So it can be different from person to person. But I can assure you that Jeremy's work is really thorough. It's, as I said, deep research, over 40 years of researching, and it's first principle based. So just go for it. Contact Olof on VTM Sweden, or you can contact me if you want to.
Or other centers.
Or other centers around the world. There are growing numbers almost every day now of centers. So just use your mind, investigate it, try it, and
it will change your life.
Yeah, it will change your life. Yes.